Hello there. In one of my other videos, someone asked if I could do a video showing how the brake lights illuminate during the various stages of regen on the Q4. This is partly in response to the issues people have been documenting about the brake lights in the Ioniq 5. And so the problem there appears to be if you're in one pedal mode and you're using regen to slow yourself down, but your foot's still on the accelerator pedal, then the brake lights don't illuminate. And you can get almost full regen, bring the car to a complete stop without the brake lights ever illuminating. A couple of disclaimers before we go into this. This is purely based on my 2021 Q4. I have no idea if different software versions do different things. And also mine's a standard Q4 E-S line. It doesn't have the paddles, so I've only got D mode or B mode. I don't have different levels of regen. I've already done a video about the different regen modes in my Q4. I'll put a link up at the top, free to click on if you want to go and see that. And that was filmed from inside the car. I have tried to film as best I can the dashboard and the brake lights themselves for this video. But bear in mind, I don't have decent camera kit and a chase car and things like that. This is me filming on two phones and my GoPro, which is my £10 fake GoPro. In the slightly shaky dash footage, you'll see the power gauge. So when you put your foot down, there's a needle that sweeps around to 100% and back down to 0. And when you're in regen mode, it goes down at the charge area. If you push the brake pedal, it normally goes right to the very bottom of the charge area. And one last thing, before we go into the footage, the Q4 does have a blended braking system. So when you gently press the brake pedal, the initial braking is done by regen anyway. Okay. In those situations, even though you're doing light regen, if you've got your foot on the pedal, the brake lights do come on. I've done 3 runs down a local hill just so you can see what's going on. So in D mode, you get coasting. So I'm going to come around this corner, leave it in D mode. It'll coast until I click it in B mode, and then I'll get full regen. As soon as I click it in B mode, get full regen, brake lights come on. I use the brake pedal to stop myself here, so I can back up and turn the corner. So you'll see the brake lights will illuminate again as I back off, and then when I press the brake pedal, they'll come on again. So this time, give it a little burst of acceleration after the corner, so let's speed up a little bit. We're in B mode. As soon as you take your foot off the pedal, you get full regen, and apparently that's 0.15 G of regen, which is around about 1.47 meters per second. And it does bring you to almost a stop. I've had to use the accelerator to pull away again there to drive down so I can get turned. It does creep like a traditional automatic. It doesn't bring you to a complete standstill. You do have to apply the brake pedal for that. The third and final run in B mode, but my foot's still on the accelerator pedal. So again, a little burst off the corner. My foot's on the pedal. I get some regen, but not very much. So I'm slowing down gradually, but no more than engine braking would do. And then if I take my foot off, I get full regen again, and the brake lights come on. So the brake lights come on when the little charge gauge gets kind of 2/3 of the way down, which on my car is in B mode. You get full regen as soon as you take your foot off the accelerator. If you do have the paddles fitted to your car, I believe the levels of regen braking are 0.06 G, 0.1 G, And then the highest level, 0.15G, same as B mode. If you're using the predictive regen mode to slow you down for obstacles or for traffic, it will slow you down up to 0.1G, and the brake lights on mine do come on when it gets to that level. Another query is, when you do come to a complete standstill, and remember you do have to use the brake pedal to stop completely. Okay, so that's B mode there. Decide to let it crawl in a little bit further and then put my foot on the brake to stop it. Take my foot off the pedal. This is me in auto hold and the brake lights stay on even though my foot's not on the pedal. And then when I engage reverse gear, take my foot back off, away we go. The brake lights go back off again once we're moving. So the brake lights will stay on in auto hold mode when you're stationary. Hopefully that's enough to give you a bit of an indication of what goes on. If you get in a full regen in the Q4, you are getting your brake lights on, even if your foot is on the accelerator pedal. And when you're stationary in auto hold mode, they stay on. If you take your foot off the pedal and you're not in auto hold mode, it will start creeping forward, so they will go off because you are moving. Right, that's all I've got for you in this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.